Dave Chappelle was performing at the Hollywood Bowl for the Netflix is a Joke music festival, and he was almost assaulted on stage by a man who jumped on. His name was Isaiah Arias Lee. Reading from this article according to the Fader, which has all the information about it. And this man jumped onto the stage and had apparently it was a knife disguised as like a gun, essentially, something like that, and tried to assault Dave Chappelle. Um, Dave Chappelle's security was on the scene and routinely, to repeat a term used on social media, pretzeled the guy. Like, dude was on a stretcher with like his arm bending in like three different
Yep.
directions arms do not bend in. So
Rip.
black security once again undefeated. But um yeah, it turns out that there was like Lee had recorded and released rap music on SoundCloud under the username noname_trapper and released a song called Dave Chappelle, without the E at the end, so it's misspelled, in 2020. And it has a very ominous lyric about referencing, this rapper walking straight into the bowl. And of course, it was the Hollywood Bowl where this thing happened. And so there was going to be a Dave Chappelle show that was going to be at the Hollywood Bowl that was scheduled for May of 2020. It was naturally canceled because of the pandemic. It ended up happening for the Netflix is a Joke Festival. So this is definitely a premeditated thing. If I were... Oh, I'm dancing into trouble here. If I were this guy's lawyer, I would be really pissed about this fact that this SoundCloud song exists. Because this does not make the case easier at all.
Hit him with the Hennessy.
And yeah, he also has the video has the photo of him standing on top of an LAPD squad police interceptor, one of the Explorer ones. So like, just great all around. Because Lee's sister Shawnee declined to comment when being reached by the Washington Post, saying, quote, "At this point, we're just trying to find a lawyer for my brother." Dude, God bless.
Oh, good freaking luck.
All I'll say is there is definitely a lawyer out there that'll take that case, but
Yeah.
just Bravo TV, watch what happens on that. But the last thing I'll say on this is apparently there was a bunch of speculation because, Dave Chappelle's bullshit tangent against transgender people became an obvious like target of this. Dave Chappelle started making anti-trans jokes immediately after this thing happened, even though this is nothing what this guy was talking about. Obviously, the best joke from this came after Chris Rock was apparently at Dave Chappelle's thing and came on stage and was like, "Yo, was that Will Smith?" And I think that's like his first official like public joke about the entire like Desvision Fela that happened at the at that award, at the Oscars award show with Will Smith and Chris Rock, that incident. But no, apparently Dave Chappelle then talked to the guy, and apparently he had some issues with gentrification that he wanted to bring up with Dave Chappelle. Again, mentally ill people are usually not the best people to bring up political situations with these different things. And fucking don't come after me. I've done so much advocacy work on mental illness and getting that represented in politics, so you can just suck it. This is just not the hill I'm going to die on with like mental illness and like representing yourself politically.